If you're here, you're trying to level up your life because that's what this video is about. And let's talk about why 72% of people stay stuck in their hometown and what I'm doing to get out of that rut. I've been living in Portsmouth for almost 20 years now. Portsmouth, New Hampshire is a fantastic little city right on the seacoast of New Hampshire. Absolutely beautiful, and I love it. It's great. The only problem is I've been here forever. I'm trying to take my businesses to the next level, and I'm trying to break out of a habit of habits, So why don't we cut into a short little clip that I recorded the other day while I was out on a walk with my dog, explaining a little bit about that, and then we'll be back. And I want to give you 5 tips and reasons why leaving your hometown, going somewhere new, making a change could make a huge difference in your business growth and the results you're looking for out of life. So here's that clip now. So as much as I love it here, Portsmouth, as you guys can see, is absolutely gorgeous. I grew up here. I grew up down the road, but I've lived here for almost 20 years, and sometimes when things aren't moving as fast as you'd like, it's time to switch it up. So I'm going to be going down to the Charleston, Mount Pleasant area in about 4 weeks to go explore new apartments and opportunities down there, and possibly, most likely, hopefully, in July, I'm going to be making the trip. So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse of how beautiful it is here on a snowy day. The big church behind me, you heard the bells. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So if you want to move to Portsmouth, it's beautiful, especially if you haven't lived here for 20 years. All right, let's talk about the 5 things that I've outlined that I think are going to make a big difference when you're thinking about maybe thinking about making a change in your life. I know it's not easy. Picking up and moving across the country or even the other side of your state is kind of a big deal. Me living in New Hampshire, moving to the other side of my state isn't going to solve very many problems because it's not a very big state unless I go all the way up to the border of Canada. And I want to get out of the cold, not get deeper into it. So the first thing is staying in the same place, staying where you grew up is keeping you in your comfort zone. And if you know anything, then you probably understand this already. Being stuck in your comfort zone is going to keep your body from forming new habits, from getting out of that rut that you've been stuck in. So thinking about what you can do to get out of that comfort zone, the biggest thing I would say is just up and moving. So number 1 is staying in your comfort zone. You got to get out of it. Number 2, your environment shapes you. So the people that you hang out with, the environment that you're in, the hobbies that you have, the family that you're around, all of these things are shaping you on a daily basis. And if you're trying to change who you are for the better, I hope, then staying around all these people that are just doing the same things are going to keep you in that same place that you are. So your friends are going to be here still when you get back. You're going to be able to come back and see them on vacations. Your family's still going to love you. They're not going anywhere, and they're hopefully going to understand why you're making this decision. So what I would say is you need to look at the environment around you. Are these people positive? Are they a couple levels above you, or are they at the same level as you? If you're making $50,000-$60,000 a year, are all your friends making $50,000-$60,000 a year? If you want to make $100,000, $120,000, or $200,000 a year, you need to start hanging out with people that are making more money. You need to start putting yourself into circles where you have to rise up to their level as opposed to everybody keeping you at the same level. Or maybe you're making a little bit more than all the people that you're around, but they're keeping you down from being able to move back up. They're not dragging you down. I'm not saying that they're purposely doing that, but just the mentality of the whole thing, it's keeping you stuck at the level that you're at. So the best thing you can do is surround yourself with better people, or just more successful people, I think is probably a better way to put it, because I don't want to put anything down on my friends or any of your friends, but you got to get up to that next level. That's why they say getting into the habit of reading is such a good thing. So this book, The Art of Focus by Dan Coe, absolutely phenomenal. It's what I'm almost finished reading right now. You got to read to be able to put yourself around other people. That's the cheapest and most effective way to surround yourself with new people, to have a mastermind surrounding you. If you think of the book, Think and Grow Rich, which if you haven't read that, I highly recommend ordering it right now on Amazon. That book is going to help you create a mastermind kind of in your head of the most successful people that you could possibly ever dream to be around. Say you want to be able to be around Elon Musk or Warren Buffett or Grant Cardone or Dan Coe or any of these people on a regular basis. What you can do is you can go out and read their books or watch podcasts that they've been on and be around them and start to soak in the way that they talk, the way that they think, and use these as ways to start to level yourself up to kind of get on their plane. And since it's in your mind, you can ask them questions. You can kind of go back and forth in your head of what would Warren Buffett say to this question. Would he say you need to move forward with that, or would he say that's a bad idea? And you can start thinking about things kind of in that sense. So, number three, your growth requires change. So, if you want to grow and get to that next level, you have to essentially change the makeup of who you are. Your daily habits, your DMO, the things that you're doing on a regular basis. Are you doing the outreach? Are you making the video? Are you posting on social media to grow your brand? Are you reaching out to prospective new clients on a regular basis? You have to really make a concerted effort to change the stuff that's not working. If you've been doing something for any amount of time and you're not getting the results that you were hoping for, then it's time to change it. You have to make an effort at that point to go out and change some of those behaviors, and that's going to help you hit that next level. And the changes that you make might not even be the right thing to get to the point that you're getting to, but you'll be able to check them off the list. You do that for a period of time and you're going to know, all right, well, this didn't work. Now I know this doesn't work. So now you try something else, use another method, another mindset, and try to get to that next level. Now, number four, this is a big one. Location affects opportunity. Now, if you're from a small town or you live in a place like me in Portsmouth, where it's kind of a big town, a small city, there's a lot of affluent people here. There's a lot of money, but the location is going to determine your opportunity. I already know a lot of people in this town. I bartended here for probably 15 years. So I'm pretty well versed in who lives here and a lot of the people that I've met. And I'm not finding new opportunity in this town that I'm living in, especially since, my primary business is network marketing. I've talked to a lot of people in this town. So it would be nice for me personally to be able to go to a new town where I can meet new people. I can be around new opportunities. So think of it, if you lived in a small town and you moved to New York City, the amount of opportunity that you have in a city like that, where there's just millions and millions and millions of people that you could bump into at any given time, the opportunity is just so abundant in that sense. So the location, it determines the opportunities that you have. It really just means that if you're not around new people or more successful people and you're not able to get in front of new people, you're not finding those opportunities. And number five, my favorite one out of this list, is movement creates momentum. So there's this thing where you just don't want to be stagnant. If you've been in one place for too long, you're just kind of lethargic. It's not really moving. You don't have the energy. Energy creates everything. So the more that you move, whether it be just going to the gym or moving across the country, you're going to create momentum in your life. You're going to have new experiences, new results, new mental feelings or just engagements. Everything's going to change in that sense. So movement creates momentum. You want momentum on your side. So you have to move quickly. You want to move to that new place and take action right away. Join some groups to meet new people, get around a new social environment, and just embrace the entire thing. So this is kind of on the shorter side of my videos, but like I was saying, it's time for me to go. It's time for you to possibly go. If you've been in the same place for any amount of time and you don't have a lot of things holding you down, I would highly recommend trying to make a shift, make a change, move towns, move apartments, move states, maybe move countries. You can go overseas for a little bit and then come back. But the more that you make these changes in your life, the new things that you're going to be around, the new opportunities you're going to see, the new experiences that you're going to have, it's just going to grow you as a human, grow you as an individual, grow you mentally, and you're going to find through that process that you're going to be able to achieve new heights in your life. And that's what this is about. Life is short. You don't want to be stuck in one place for too long. So get moving, go find a new place to go and be, and really have some fun with it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure that if you made it to this point of the video, like, subscribe, share this with somebody who needs to hear this information. But I believe in you, and I know that if you put the effort in, you can get out there and create any type of life that you want. So it's time to just do it, unleash your inner beast, and go and be happy.